So here's a quick guide on how to hit level 100 fast and easy in the new season. Now starting off, to level up, you need to get about 80,000 XP a level to get levels 21 through 100. Though until level 20, the numbers do keep on changing. For levels 1 to 2, you need about 40,000 XP per level to, level up. Then for levels 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, you need about 50,000 XP to level up. Then for levels 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and so on and so forth, up until level 13, you need about 60,000 XP per level. Then finally, for levels 13 to 14, 14 to 15, and so on up until level 20, you will need about 70,000 XP to level up. And I'm gonna be honest, Epic Games keeps on switching these numbers around, and it's a whole mess to keep track of. And right now I'm going by last season's numbers because I want to get this video out for you guys right away, and it'll still be a couple of days after the start of the season anyway, until we figure out the official numbers. And so if by any chance Epic does change something around here, then don't worry, I'll keep you guys updated down in the pinned comment of this video, so definitely be sure to check down there. Alright, now fun enough, these numbers do get super crazy after level 100. It's flat out mind-blowing, so let's dive into that now. But first, if you do want to learn how to level up crazy quick, hit level 100 fast, and all the latest and hidden tricks and secrets, subscribe with notifications. We're getting super close to our goal of 50,000 subscribers, and if we did subscribe, we could actually hit it right this very second, cause after all, most of you aren't subscribed, so I'd really appreciate that a lot. Also guys, super sorry for last season's footage, it just lets me get this video out as soon as possible for you guys to know this information right as the new season starts. Now I do want to emphasize something. And the point of this video was to dive into the numbers behind how to hit level 100. I want to truly answer the question, how do you hit level 100? Now the answer may seem simple, get XP. But how much XP? Stuff like that. I've made a ton of videos on how to level up fast and all of the basics like that. Now I want this to be something different. Now this video is insanely fascinating, so you don't want to miss it. But if you do want a video purely diving into the methods of how to level up fast, you can check out my latest 2 videos on this channel. Okay, now I get this video is all about hitting level 100, but just in case you want to go past it, here are some fascinating numbers. For levels 100 to 101, you only need about 50,000 XP. That's only 62.5% as much as you needed for the 80 levels prior. But this blessing is actually a bit of a curse, because to go from levels 101 to 102, you need 50,250 XP. So it seems that for every level past 100, you're going to need to get another 250 XP to level up. So for levels 102 to 103, you're going to need to get 50,500 XP. This pattern follows up to level 200, where at that point the numbers get all funky, and some levels you can only need like 250 XP for, and then others you all of a sudden need 500 XP for. Then it goes back to down 250 XP, it gets super weird, and it just gets really complicated. It is very possible that calculus even gets involved, no joke. I have no idea why Epic Games is making this so complicated. Like to go from level 999 to 1000, you need to get about 2 million XP. Yeah, 2 million. That's like the same amount of XP it takes to go from level 0 to level 30. It's crazy. And that's all for one level. Like, assuming that these numbers aren't just random and there's actually a pattern involved somewhere here, there's no way that all these numbers are increasing at a constant slope. And so that'll mean there are second, possibly even third derivatives involved here, and it's this just huge mathematical mess. So a little too complicated to cover on this channel. Though if you guys really, really want one, I could try and figure it out. So let me know if you want to see a video on that down in the comments. Now, huge shout out to this phenomenal Pro Game Guides article. It's got all the numbers you could ever ask for in regards to this. This math simply wouldn't be possible without it. I swear Pro Game Guides is like the best Fortnite website out there. I know a lot of the blog posts and stuff on these other websites can be a little bit sketchy and stuff, but Pro Game Guides is always reliable, always honest, and I think it's great. Okay, now I'm kind of bored and have nothing better to do, so I decided to go ahead and create an equation out of our numbers here. Boom! There you go, 50,000 plus 250 times x minus 100, where x is what level you are. I also went ahead and kind of graphed it in Desmos. There you go. So let's say you're at level 158. How much XP do you need to level up? Well, according to my trusty equation, all you gotta do is plug it in and boom, you need 64,500 XP to level up. Or according to my graph, if we go to x equals 158, boom, y equals 64,500, that'll be our answer. It's actually pretty cool to mess around with if you want to do so yourself. Though of course, you probably could just go to that Pro Game Guides article and get the same information, but this looks a lot more pretty and has math involved, so I think it's a lot better if you ask me. Okay, so I just got way off topic. This video is supposed to be on how to hit level 100 fast, not level 200. Anyway, now we've gone over a lot of numbers in this video, but chances are these numbers don't mean much to you, because 80,000, what even is that? Well, we're gonna change that now. Now let's smash my desk, probably not the best idea. Anyway, let's put it like this. According to a 10-second Google search I did, I know I'm very thorough, you do get about 135 XP per chest you do open when playing Fortnite. Now this sounds about right from what I usually get in game, and so I'm gonna go with it, but if they are wrong, you know, blame Google, not me, okay? Anyway, at a rate like that, according to my trusty TI-84 calculator, you need to open a rounded 593 chests level up. Yeah, 593 for one level. That's stupid. Like, I'll show you right now the picture of my calculator. Like, I'm not making this up. Like, you can see it right here. Like, is there a mistake in my math here? I did 1 division. I don't see how I could have possibly messed something up there. But if I did, well, that'd be pretty embarrassing. Regardless, you actually need about 7,570,000 XP to hit level 100. That's quite a lot. So if we go ahead and divide the 135 XP per chest into that big number we just mentioned, we're going to get 56,074 chests. Yeah, 56,000. That's more chests than subscribers I have. More chests than views this video will probably get. So if every single one of you guys opened a chest, we still wouldn't have opened enough chests to hit level 100. If it takes you about 1 second to open a chest, we're looking at 934 minutes straight of opening chests, or a full 15.5 full hours. That would be if you were to sleep for 8 hours, eat a meal, then spend your entire day without a single break or anything, just opening chests. And sadly, you can't even do that, because in reality, you gotta look for chests, doing it in their games and stuff like that. So it'll probably take you more like at least 30 seconds, maybe even a minute per chest. Yeah, I can't imagine how messy that is if it's minutes. So just do me a favor, and please just don't search chests trying to get XP. If you're doing so, at least be supercharged. Without supercharge, I cannot exaggerate this enough, that is probably the biggest waste of time out of anything ever in Fortnite. So just don't do it, okay? Okay, so hopefully these numbers now mean something to you. Good. But do not worry, there's better ways of leveling up than opening chests, okay? Don't worry, but surprisingly, the best way is actually your supercharged XP. You actually get XP at a rate of around 5, maybe even in some cases 8 to 10 times faster. I don't know the exact number, it's not really something you can easily calculate, because if it was, I'd probably do it. But just know that basically anything becomes some great way of getting XP if you are supercharged, though sadly it is limited. Something that I can calculate is how much supercharged XP you have available to you. And what is that? 3,120,000 supercharged XP, enough for about 50 full levels. Then obviously you got challenges and stuff, which gives you enough for 3 to 5ish million XP to hit level 100. So that together should give you more than enough XP, so you won't need to rely on, you know, just opening chests. What I'm trying to show you guys here is this whole XP system in Fortnite is actually an illusion. That's the point of this video, to debunk that, not just show you some magical route to follow to get a million XP per second. Anyone who's going over a route and says this will get you to level 100 fast, unless it has like challenges and stuff like that, they probably didn't do the math behind that route. I'm just gonna be honest with that. Now, the way I would think of Fortnite is like a choose your own adventure game. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense, but don't worry, we'll come back to it in a second. It'll make a lot of sense then. Now, Epic makes it look like hitting level 100 is all about how much you play the game and grind XP. Oh, just sit down and grind the XP, and if you work hard enough and grind enough XP, you care enough, you could hit level 100 and show all your friends your cool Fortnite skins, blah, 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 blah. They want you to think that, because believe it or not, they kind of want you to play the game. That if you work hard enough and you're strong enough, you can hit level 100 before anyone else. But at the same time, they don't want you to hit level 100. I know, it's surprising. I'll say it again. Epic Games does not want you to hit level 100. Because at that point, what's the point of playing the game? It's the second day of the season and you already have a tier 100 skin? That's boring. So, what's the solution? Well, they have this XP system. You can play the game trying to grind XP as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you're gonna make very little progress. In reality, the only reason you ever hit level 100 is because Epic Games allows you to do so, because obviously it has to be a realistic goal for the average player, but still something to grind for. They do this to giving you supercharged XP and challenges and so on and so forth, but trust me, if all you had to do was grind to level 100, you probably wouldn't make it past like level 30, and that's if you played a lot. So back to our fancy little metaphor, or it's a simile, because being like our ass. So it's a simile here. Like a choose your own adventure game, you have all of these choices. If you want, you can grind XP, or not. You don't need to. It's your choice. But in reality, no matter what choice you choose, you get the same ending. You're going to hit level 100 in about, a couple weeks, maybe like a month or two of playing. And that's not going to change no matter how much you play the game, assuming you're at least, playing the game, because you have to log in every day to get your supercharged XP. You got to actually do your challenges, stuff like that. Anyway, if you didn't know, Fortnite wasn't always like this. Hitting level 100 used to be completely around challenges and a bit of leveling up. You got tiers as you leveled up, stuff like that. And honestly, I wish it was still like that, because at least Epic Games was honest about it. It's the same thing as it was before. The only difference is it makes it seem like you can get XP from just playing the game, when in reality, no, you can't. XP doesn't give you much more tiers than it did before. Probably give you more tiers than before. I'm not entirely sure on the math there, but maybe I'll calculate it later. I don't know. But once again, not much of a difference. Because in reality, the only way you're ever going to hit level 100 is if you use the resources that Epic Games gives to you. So please do me a favor and do not fall victim to this whole grinding XP ideology. I know it's not some magic trick to level up fast, but trust me, this is going to save you an unbelievable amount of time in the long term so you can actually hit level 100 fast. Because you're not going to hit level 100 in one day. Unless, of course, you buy tiers. But assuming you don't do that, you're not going to hit level 100. I'm going to say it. It is impossible to hit level 100 in one day. Maybe, just maybe you can come close at the very end of the season when all the challenges and stuff like that are available. But I'm very, very hesitant to say that. Now, of course, you probably could hit it for free if there was another Battle Pass tiers glitch again, like there was back last time it was Season 6. Honestly, my favorite day of ever playing Fortnite. I made a video on it. It was so much fun. I love that. Regardless, until that happens again, you can't. However, if you do want to hit level 100 fast, here's how you're going to do it. The true fast way of hitting level 100 is minimizing your game time. So that means just not playing the game unless you're grinding challenges, supercharged XP, and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you haven't played much Fortnite, but you still hit level 100 because you optimized your game time. But, where's the fun in that? Though, of course, there is one thing that you can do if you really want to get XP without playing. But first, if you do want to learn how to level up crazy quick, hit level 100 fast, and do all the latest and hidden tricks and secrets, subscribe with notifications, because we are getting super close to 50,000, and we could actually hit it right this very second if you did subscribe, because after all, most of you aren't subscribed, so, once again, appreciate it a lot. Okay, here it is. Just being AFK and creative, you get lots of XP pretty quickly. You can actually level up to level 100 without playing much of the game at all. So basically 0 seconds game time, pretty easy. Did a whole video on it, a lot of math and stuff like that. So to watch that video, you don't want to miss out on it, just click right down here. And then of course you can click right here to learn more about how to level up fast and all the numbers behind that in Fortnite. But that is all for now, and I will see you all later.